Here are 6 of the most common issues associated with quiz questions in Moodle. First question, which planet, and then we have some additional information here, does not match the information down here. This does not need to be duplicated in the text. Next. Which signs of the zodiac, also constellations? You'll notice that none of the above has literally none of the above. All of the above includes 1 and 2. So this one is shuffling when it shouldn't. This one is actually also shuffling in addition to having text in the answers that shouldn't be here. The A, B, C, that stuff is automatically generated. Which comment is associated? You'll notice that one of the answers has some additional HTML formatting that's come in with us. So this is, please provide a short definition. This is not the right question type for a short definition. And in this case, we happen to know that this one was entered incorrectly. So I'm going to show you next how to fix these questions. FYI, this is a block of text added by using a description question type, which is not a question at all, but a space to add instructions and such. Be aware that if you tell the system to shuffle, it will also shuffle the description. All right, which planet has this extra information? So we need to delete the number from the paper quiz that's not necessary, and these don't need to be here because they're duplicated down here. So we're going to edit this question, and however you get to editing this question to create, we're going to delete this here, and then all of this information. Scroll down, save changes, and now we have the answers here, and it's not duplicated here. Next, this one's probably one of the easiest ones, and oh look, this one actually shuffled out correctly this time. Click Edit Question, and you scroll down, and under the general feedback box, and where it says 1 or more multiple answers, we're going to uncheck Shuffle the Choices. Scroll down, save changes, and now it will always be correct. Next, here we are. Now, in addition to when we edit the question, we want to come down, and again, remember, we're going to uncheck Shuffle the Choices. Anytime you have something that's option A or option B, you want to make sure that you're not shuffling. So that option A, option B, option C are always the same if you're going to refer to it as option A and B and C. You'll notice that right now it's not fixed. That's because this is how it was generated in this preview. And now that we've edited it, the next time it won't shuffle. All right, now with this question, you'll notice that there's some additional HTML that appears to come in with the Haley's comment answer. So when we come down here to edit this question, what we're going to do is we're going to go down and find the Haley's comment answer. We have what, who, I'm confused, and then no answer. So what really happens is there's an answer here, we just need more space to see it. So the bottom right corner, we're looking for it to switch the arrows, click down and drag, and then you'll see the Haley's comment option. Now, I'm going to show you how to check the HTML code because sometimes that is the only way to troubleshoot something like this. So you want to click on this down arrow to expand the second row of icons, and the very last one will switch you to the HTML view. Now, Haley's comment is the answer. So everything else, look at all of this extra stuff that came in with it. There is that Haley's comment. Now you can pick and choose if you know. So if you know that the font family Times New Roman is what you wanted to remove, then you could do that. But you could also copy Haley's comment, copy it, select everything, delete it all, paste Haley's comment in, and come back, and now it's in the default formatting again. Having done that, let's show you a possibly easier way. So, if originally you're like this, before you get into HTML, one thing you might try is selecting all. And if you don't know how to select all with your keyboard shortcuts, I highly recommend it. On a PC, it's Control A, and on a Mac, Command A. So, and then over here, this that looks like a text insert icon is actually, if you hover over it, it's going to clear formatting. So in this case, we're going to click on that and look, and it does look like it's gone back to its default. So we can delete this, delete everything that's not an answer, save our changes, continue editing, and now we're going to scroll down and we're going to look at the preview, and it's no longer obvious, at least if this were a real question. Save changes, and then we have the next one. So in this case, if we were to preview this question, we can have it fill in the correct response. And it looks like, oops, it's not the correct response. What you would do from a technical standpoint is you would come back in here and simply switch from Earth getting 100% to none, down here, to Pluto getting 100% of the grade. If students have already taken the exam and you've changed the answer, come back to the results page and run a regrade. So we want to select all. We are going to regrade the selected attempts. Continue. Now when we come down, you'll notice that both of these people actually got this one right. For the question that was set up as a short answer when it needed to be an essay question type, you will need to review each attempt and manually override the remarks. Come in here and review the attempt here, or you can regrade it directly here. So if you click it here, it's going to pop up in a new window. And what we want to do is make comment or override points, and it's getting graded out of 1. And we're going to go down here and say they earned 1 full point for that. Save. Close the window. Now, if I refresh my page, you'll notice that changed and is correct. It's not regraded, it's actually overridden. So down here, if we review the attempt this way, the whole attempt pops up. We can come down and find that question. This one, make comment or override points. Again, override the point. Scroll down and save. And now both have earned full credit for question 5. Next, And finally, this one. If you have given this and need to regrade it, you can manually regrade for your students. There's no way to change this into the proper type, which would be an essay type of question. Even though it's a short answer question, an essay type question would be what you would need, and then you would come in and grade it.